Hi and good morning. This is Chuck with Apple Drains. I'm not a weatherman. However, we are drainage contractors here in Central Florida, and we watch the weather every day. This is a possible hurricane that could be in the Gulf this time next week. And you can see this is going to be a powerful storm. It is unnamed right now because it's way down here in the bottom of the Caribbean. This little depression will probably turn into a major hurricane and actually make landfall somewhere in the panhandle of Florida. Although future models can be wrong, this one's got all of the elements. You can actually see the steering winds of this storm. The main reason for making this video is to help people get prepared. Don't get caught with your pants down. If this model is correct, you can see that it will come ashore somewhere in the panhandle of Florida with winds well over 125 miles an hour. And if you're living in Cancun or Havana, be prepared. Get prepared now. You only have a few days. My heart goes out to all the people that just suffered with Fiona, Puerto Rico, through the Caribbean. That storm was horrible. And now we're looking at another one in less than a week. It is very possible that this tropical system will turn into a major hurricane and be the first to hit in the Gulf Coast area. According to this model, this system, whether it be a tropical storm or a hurricane, should make landfall around September 29th or September 30th. This will be a major hurricane with winds well over 125 miles an hour. The wind and the precipitation from this storm will affect the entire west coast of Florida, and as it crosses up and goes out to sea, it will come through Georgia, South Carolina, creating major problems. So you can see this low pressure system developing Friday, and it moves, travels, and according to this model, it's going to make landfall somewhere in the panhandle of Florida. Be prepared now. I just posted a video about stabilization of the driveway, talking about how much rainfall we get in Central Florida before a hurricane. Luckily, Fiona flies out of the picture not to disturb anyone, but take a look at what's forming in the Gulf. This is a GFS model. I love to look at these things and watch the weather. Probably you do too. Take a look at this storm. You saw where it developed, and it's coming up through the Gulf, probably going to come through the panhandle of Florida. And if you watch it closely, you can actually see the steering winds of which way this storm's going to go. A lot of models out there, a lot of spaghettis as they call them. But look at that storm. If that's the case, please get prepared now. This is coming, according to this, by the end of the month. And you can see the steering winds. Look at the wind speeds on this thing. They're huge. As it comes across Havana, we're pushing over 100 miles an hour. Again, this is a long-range model, and things can change. But be prepared now. You know, I've posted many videos about getting prepared for the hurricanes. And if you live here in the Gulf, in the southern states, you understand that. But please, make preparations now. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains. Prepare for that hurricane. It's so important. If nothing else, stock up some water, some soup, some candles. Just be prepared.